Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your brother L. L excels. Excels the game. Excels my name. Make sure you guys go ahead and excel today. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you wish to support me. Now I'm going to talk about clear-cut signs that's going to indicate that the girl you're talking to is most likely a 304. Like, she's been exposed to hookup culture, guys. These are signs that's going to indicate to you that she's been around the block. And these are signs that, like, not a lot of guys tend to see. Usually, guys, us men, we'll listen to a girl and we'll take her word for it just because she says so. But guys, let's be honest, people lie. I'm pretty sure you've lied in your life before. And you gotta understand, girls are great at lying. Girls are great at exaggerating the truth. Girls are good at making themselves look very good. And they're amazing at looking great under certain lighting, guys. But unfortunately, most of the girls that you're going to encounter when it comes to dating, guys, are going to be undateable. Okay, most girls, I'm going to be honest with you, have had more than 5 to 10 partners. And guys, if I'm being honest, 5 partners is not even a terrible number if you ask me, considering the amount of girls I've heard that with the bodies that they have. Guys, I was reading earlier today a girl who slept with over 100 dudes in like one day. Like, this is crazy. It's getting ludicrous. And I want you to be privy to what's going on in the dating climate. I don't want you to just start talking to a random girl and believe every word she says. Like, guys, when it comes to women, to really get an understanding and a reading of them, you have to look at their actions, okay? Because girls always expose themselves, whether in a good way or a bad way. They will always expose themselves, guys. And I want you to look out for these 5 signs, because these signs indicate to me, these are signs that give me clear-cut indicators that this girl, she's been around. I'm not going to take her serious. Okay, not saying that you can't have fun with this girl, if you guys know what I mean. Obviously, I'm going to keep it YouTube friendly, but I would never take this girl kind of serious if you are talking to her, if you're dating, hooking up. Let's just jump right into the video, guys. Okay, number 1, she always needs to be the center of attention by flaunting her body. Guys, and this doesn't mean she's doing it in person, but most of the time they're gonna be in person. When you go to the gym or you go out to the bar or a club somewhere. Not saying I would even try to look for a girlfriend in those settings, maybe the gym, but guys, a girl who always has to show her body, she's very insecure. What she's trying to do, guys, is she's always trying to seek the validation of other men. She needs social acceptance. She needs to feel validated and pretty from other men. And this is usually due to a lack of a masculine figure in her life, that she needs these kind of things. Because, guys, if a woman has, or a girl has a strong masculine figure in her life, she's not going to feel the need to go ahead and seek attention that way, because she has the attention and the love from, like, that masculine figure, maybe her father, her uncle, her big brother. Girls that always need the attention, guys, what's inevitably going to happen? She's gonna fall into a situation where, she might hook up with a guy. Guys, if she has all these people trying to court her, eventually, let's be honest, it's just a chance of probability now that she's gonna meet a guy who is gonna spit game and get in the pants. Okay, and this is gonna happen more so often than not. Okay, because she's always gonna need attention, so she's always gonna need guys trying to talk to her and hit on her, guys. She could be doing this on social media too, guys. You'll go on IG or TikTok and you see these girls flaunting their bodies. Not saying that a girl can be proud of her body. Maybe she works out to the gym. That's cool and all, but if everything she posts is, look at my butt, or look at my boobs, look how they hang out. Look at if she's always wearing crop tops and booty shorts all the time, or tight pants. She needs the attention of guys, bro, and that's just a bad sign. You don't want this kind of girl to date seriously, man. Okay? Because she's always going to have the attention of more than just one guy, okay? If a girl really likes a guy, she only needs the attention from the one guy she likes, and that's all she's going to crave, is that attention from the one man. That's a great sign. So that's the contrary, guys, that if she is only seeking attention from you or her boyfriend, that's a good sign. That's all she desires and wants. That's cool. And obviously, girls are going to be attracted to other dudes because, it's human nature. We're going to find other people attractive. But if she resists the urge to always try to get attention from dudes, that's a good sign, guys. That's a great sign. Number 2, most of her friends are all guys. Guys, never take one of these girls serious. You gotta ask yourself, how in the hell does a girl feel comfortable being around dudes all day? All her friends are dudes. Like, think about it, guys. Women are physically inferior to men. Okay, so women are privy and worried about who they just hang out with. Guys, a modern traditional woman, she's not just gonna hang out with a bunch of dudes by herself. She's gonna want to feel safe and secure. So usually, guys, we see it all the time when you go out to a social setting, to the library, to the mall, to bars and clubs. Girls always go in packs because, they want to feel secure in their pods and their flock together. So if a girl feels comfortable enough to be around dudes, you gotta ask yourself, why did she feel comfortable in the first place? Like, how many times has this girl been around dudes all her life, or in a setting where it's just dudes and her? Like, guys, think about it. If you were like petite, like a 5-foot girl who weighs damn near 110, 100 pounds, and she's around guys who are weighing like 6'4", weigh about 200 pounds or maybe even above, and there's 6 of these guys, you gotta ask yourself, I wouldn't feel so safe and secure in that kind of situation. But if she does, guys, she's willing to do the choo-choo. She's down for the train. She's down for, just getting tossed around, guys. That's just not a good sign. You don't want that, okay? You don't want a girl who is cool with having all these guy friends. Guys, and yes, girls are going to friend zone guys. That happens with pretty much every girl. But, if most of her friends are predominantly guys, then that's not a sign. That's not a great sign. You want to take this girl serious. On the contrary, guys, a girl can have a lot, and this is reason number 3. A girl can have a lot of girlfriends, but at the same time, if her girlfriends act thottish, are in the streets, you know that her girlfriends hook up with a lot of guys. Word around the block is her friends get down like that. Guys, that's not a good sign either, because, we surround ourselves by people who are generally similar to us. Birds of a feather flock together. They stick together, guys. Hoes are always gonna be around hoes. I just gotta say it like that. Think about you and your friend group, guys. If you're surrounded by people who are degenerates all day, who love drinking all day, every day, or smoking trees all day, every day, or I don't know, maybe gambling or trying to find themselves in trouble all the time, guys, you're gonna find yourself in those predicaments. If you're always surrounded by people who do this, you're gonna find yourself in a wreck. You're gonna get in a wreck, guys, because eventually it's just gonna get caught up, guys, because you're always in an environment where bad stuff is gonna happen. So if girls are always in an environment where her friends are always trying to go to parties, trying to go out clubbing, trying to link up with guys all the time, guys, she's gonna fall into that setting where she's just linking up with dudes, and now the chances of probability are in the favor of her gonna hook up with a bunch of dudes, guys. And it is what it is. Don't get upset about it. It is what it is, man. So you don't want a girl with a lot of guy friends, and you don't want a girl with a lot of girlfriends who act, that are always in the street, guys. Okay. Number 4, if a girl has a big following on social media, or she loves to follow all the social media trends, that's not a good sign, bro. Because, guys, you gotta think about it. Most of the time, girls are followers. Girls are always gonna follow the hottest trend, right? They follow fashion. They follow these celebrities. Oh, who's this celebrity dating, or what's the next biggest movie? Because, they try to look like, back in the 80s, what did girls always want to look like? Girls always wanted to look like Madonna. Girls wanted to look like Cher. And these girls, guys, let's be honest here. Madonna, most of her songs are about being promiscuous, having fun, going out clubbing, dating a lot of guys. So girls are always trying to follow the next trend. Like, who's hot right now? Who's the hot movie actresses, and who's the hot rapper girls, or music artists? They're gonna try to follow those trends. And guys, you gotta think about it. What's the trend nowadays? The trend is to be sexually liberated for women. Okay, so If she's about that, guys, she's a follower. She's gonna fall into the trap of being promiscuous, guys. It's just not a good sign. You want a girl who can think for herself, who doesn't feel the need to try to fit in, because that's what everyone's trying to do nowadays, guys. Everyone is trying to always fit in. Everyone is trying to be like everyone else. No one wants to be generic, or no one wants to be, not generic, everyone's generic, but most people are generic, but people don't want to be genuine. People don't want to be their true, authentic selves. People, girls always want to follow these trends, guys, and pretty much they're gonna follow the trend into hell. They're gonna fall into that trap. Like what I hear nowadays, guys, is girls talking about their situationships. Guys, there's no such thing as a situationship. That's just a girl hooking up with a guy. That's all it is. Oh, I have 3 situationships. Oh, if my one situationship is not answering the phone, I'm going to go to my next one. Guys, this is just called being a thought at that point. There's no such thing as having multiple men for one girl. Like, no, guys, no. That's just being a thought, okay? And number 5, if she tends to have masculine traits, that's not a good sign. This is a clear indicator. She is 9 times out of 10 for the streets. She's been around the block and she's cooked. She's fedunzo, okay? And when I say masculine traits, I mean, she likes to, be combative. She likes to be in control of everything. She physically, she might have a lot of tattoos and piercings all over her nose and body. Guys, it's just, when a woman feels like she can be in control and have all these masculine traits about her, typically that's going to lead to her feeling sexually liberated. And guys, it's just not a good sign, right? I usually notice, guys, like when I've hooked up with girls in the past, most of them, if they were one night stands, they've had tattoos, piercings everywhere, piercings on their nipples, down there, piercings all over the ears and the nose. Guys, that's just the common trend. This one's kind of just a bonus tip. I would just keep a lookout. Not to say, guys, a girl has her earring and, that classifies her as a thought. Like, no, guys. But if she has all these things about her, if she has the tramp stamp or the neck tattoo or the thigh tattoo, guys, that's a clear indicator this girl's for the streets. She's cool with having her body tatted up. She's cool with, having other people fill up on her. That's just not a good sign. I'd be wary about that, guys. But these are just 5 signs that I personally find when these are 5 signs that I look for when, I'm examining a girl and I'm determining whether or not to take this girl serious or just to have recreational fun time with her and just for hookups, guys. I understand a lot of you guys want to find love. If you see a girl with any of these signs, if she's giving you any of these signs, I won't even take this girl serious. And the thing is, guys, a lot of you guys don't understand that you have the power to just walk away if this girl is not in your favor. If you're not, guys, you don't ever have to just stand there and tolerate what girls are giving you. Guys, if she doesn't qualify for you, you don't have to stand there and still try to qualify her. Because I notice a lot of guys will try to qualify women. Like, they'll try to change girls, but at the end of the day, guys, you can't change a thought. A thought's always going to be a thought, and she will remain a thought. Once a thought, always a thought, guys. You have to live life by that aspect. You have to live life by that code. That's G code right there. Because if you fail to do that, if you try to change a thought into a wife, they're always going to go back to their ways, okay? It's very rare you can change a person, guys. But if you made it this far in my video, make sure you guys go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Follow my Instagram and my Twitter down below. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's continue to excel every day.